Hi, my name is Angel. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am here to talk about all of my October reading plans and pick sort of my October TBR. So first of all, I just want to start off with the books that I'm like 100% committed to in October. There are only two of them that I'm like absolutely positively will be reading. The first one, of course, is Salem's Lot by Stephen King. Hopefully you guys caught the announcement video for the group read, buddy read, and the haunted library bingo that we will be doing in October. I will be reading this with Brooklyn from Brooklyn's Library and Brianna from Brianna's Bookshelf. She will be rereading it with us, but we are also opening this up to anybody that would like to join in for a buddy read of Salem's Lot in October. We will be having a live show discussion by the end of the month, and all of the info is in that announcement video. I will link that down below. To go along with our buddy read, we also created a bingo. So this bingo is not specific for the buddy read. Anybody can join the bingo even if you are not reading Salem's Lot, but pretty much all of the reading prompts on the bingo I just plan to fill in with Salem's Lot, except there is one for a graphic novel. So I was searching around like what spooky graphic novel do I want to read in October, and I've decided I'm going to pick up Uzumaki by Junji Ito. This is one that I've known for a long time, like I need to read this book. It's just like never been a high priority for me, or one that I kind of always forget about because I don't really pick up graphic novels. So I'm really excited that this is kind of giving me that push to pick this book up. I am getting it from the library. I know it is a little bit longer, but because it's a graphic novel, I'm hoping that it like won't actually feel that long. So those are the two books that I am like pretty much 100% committed to reading in the month of October. I do have two other books that are on my radar, or like higher priority reads for me in October. Those are Dead Silence by S.A. Barnes and Lost in the Garden by Adam S. Leslie. These are both books that are on my 2025 TBR. I had 20 books on that, and by this point I have already come to terms with accepting that I will not be completing all of these books, but if I can at least check off these two, being the two horror books that are left on there, then that would be a win. We'll see what happens. In addition to that, I also have a reading vlog that I have planned to be reading 3 books for. However, 2 of those books are coming from the library and they are pretty new releases. So I do have a hold on both of them, but there are people waiting ahead of me, and with them being such new releases, I don't think that the library themselves has the actual physical copies yet. So it depends when the library gets them, and then when they get dispersed to the people in front of me, and when those people return them, whether or not I will be reading those books in October. If not, that reading vlog will hopefully go up in November instead. So I have a few different things that I have my eye on. Also, ideally, I would like to pick up Autumn Crow and the Haunted Forest Tour as some like Halloween themed and like Halloween based books, but those are not like super high up there. It's just kind of, if I get the time, I would like to read something that is based around Halloween. So those are the general ideas I have right now, but now we are going to move on to the fun part. So if you have been around, if you've watched my channel and seen any of my content during October, you probably know that during the month of October I make it a point to read nothing but horror. And how I typically do this is I go to my local library and I just pick up whatever's like at the top of my radar. So obviously I have a bunch of horror books on my TBR. I just go through, pick out a bunch, and then bring those home, so that way I have like a stack to pick from throughout the month. I also do kind of, it's like an annual tradition at this point where my boyfriend picks my reads for 1 week out of the month. So it's nice to have those options for him to choose from, and then also allows me to be able to mood read a little bit throughout the month. It's not a super rigid TBR. However, I wanted to add a little bit of fun to it this year. Like, yes, I could do what I normally do and go through my TBR and pick out the ones that I want to get from the library, but I thought it'd be fun to randomize it. So I have all of the books for my TBR over the last few months I have been putting them into spreadsheets based off of which genre they're in. That is for a completely different concept, hopefully something you guys will be seeing more of next year. But since I have all of my horror books in one spreadsheet, I thought I could just use a random number generator to pick however many books I want to have as options throughout the month. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we do, I was initially going to say 12, but I'm like, well, it is Halloween. It's kind of spooky. Why don't we go with 13? So I am going to get a random number generator. The books on the spreadsheet go from number 2 to number 180. So that's what I'm going to put into my random number generator. Whatever number we get, I will be picking that book up from the library. Of course, there are a few books on my TBR that have not yet been released, so we'll pick something else if that happens. So what I'm thinking for the process is right now, I'm gonna go through with the random number generator 13 times, find 13 books from the spreadsheet, and then after that I'm going to step off camera to make sure that all of these are available through my library, and if we have to make any changes I will come back and we'll pick some more books. So I guess that's pretty much everything that I have to say. Let me pull up a random number generator. I am doing this all on my phone because the computer right now is not really in a good spot to like film at, and I do have a laptop, but the laptop I have is from like 2008 and it literally cannot like view spreadsheets when there's this much information in them. Okay, so I'm gonna bring you guys up close so you can see I put in 2 to 180. Let's hit generate. Number 11. I'm really surprised by that. I was expecting to get like a way higher number. So let me look at the spreadsheet and see what that is. So number 11 on the spreadsheet correlates to It Lasts Forever and Then It's Over, which is by Anna D. Markin. I believe this one is a novella, so that's probably good to have some shorter books on hand. Choosing our next number. This time we got 157, so let me scroll through my spreadsheet. So number 157 goes with Vanilla by Mona Kabani. This is one that is from Kindle Unlimited. I forgot to preface this by saying that on the spreadsheet are books from my Goodreads want to read list. There are some from my physical TBR, and then there are also some that are on Kindle Unlimited, higher priority on my radar that I want to read. So I could add this on there. The only thing though is that, like I said, I want to get these from the library and have like a physical stack of them. So I'm thinking we don't do Kindle books for this, so I'm gonna go ahead and pick a new number. I make the rules here. I'm making things up as we go along, and that's perfectly fine. I hit it by accident, but we got number 71. So let's see what number 71 is. Don't Let the Forest In by C.G. Drews. This is exciting because I have been wanting to read that one for a while. Number 98. Number 98 on the spreadsheet is Tinfoil Butterfly by Rachel Eve Moulton. Okay, this is number 4. We got number 45, which on the spreadsheet is How to Survive a Horror Story by Mallory Arnold. This one is a pretty, like a newer release, I'm pretty sure. So hopefully I can get my hands on that one from the library. Let's get number 5 now. So 172 is another one that is through Kindle Unlimited, so I'm just going to pick again. Okay, this time we got 124, which is another one on Kindle Unlimited. Ah, okay. We'll have to pick again. Okay, now we have number 49. Let's see. White Horse by Erica T. Worth. Is this the one that I'm thinking of? I think I know which one this is. I think I can picture it in my head. Okay, so we have 5 now. Let's pick another one. Do you guys need to see? Do I need to hold this up there every single time? I'm just gonna generate it. We got 125. Number 125 is Dead Water by C.A. Fletcher. Okay, now this is pick number 7. I had to count. Ooh, number 8. Okay. For number 8, we have the Scald Crow. I don't think this one is out. I'm gonna write it down just in case it did release and I don't know. Okay, now we're going in for number 8. We got number 41. For number 41, we have This Is Not a Ghost Story by Amory. I think that's how you say it. I'm not sure if this one is out either. We have 4 more picks to do. So number 9, generating, we got number 76. Number 76 is North American Lake Monsters. I'm excited for this one. I hope I can get this one through my library. Do you guys want to watch this one? Let's see. Okay, 122, oh gosh, is in the miso soup. That was our 10th pick, so we have 3 more. So let me generate number 82 for this one. And number 82 is The Center. I have been wanting to read this one for a while, so that's pretty exciting. We have 2 more picks, so I'll let you guys watch this. 174, which I feel like is probably one that we won't be able to do. Oh, actually, 174 is Queen of Teeth by Haley Piper. Okay, last one for now. Number 99. Let's see what we get for that. Number 99 is Dead Animals by Phoebe Stux. I don't know how to pronounce this. So I have 13 options right here. I am going to pause. I'm gonna go make sure I can get all of these through the library. If I can't and we have to switch anything out, I will come back and we will pick some more books. I am back. I was able to put holds on 7 of them at the library, which means there are 6 that I was not able to get through the library. So we have to choose 6 more. I think I'm gonna choose an extra one as well because 2 of the books also had other holds and I wasn't sure if they were going to come. There was one that like had 1 copy that was due September 11th and it's September 24th. So I don't know if that person plans to return that book or if I'm ever gonna get it. So we're gonna pick 7 more. What I'm thinking, maybe I should just pick the numbers, do all of the numbers first, and then I'll go through the spreadsheet. 169. Next, 37. Okay, the next one, 179. Next, 48. We have 3 more to do. 72. Let's just get all 3, okay? 72, 94, and 127. So let me go through the spreadsheet now. So the first one that we got was 169. This one is Children of the Dark by Jonathan Jans. Next, for number 37, we have Odd Body, which is a short story collection by Rose Keating. Number 179, I don't know. I think that the most recent ones or the lowest down ones are like new upcoming releases, so I don't know if we'll get this. Yep. Number 179 is Molka by Monica Kim, which is an upcoming release. I don't think comes out till next year, so we'll have to get a new number for that one. Let's go up to number 48. Number 48 is Cursed Bread by Sophie McIntosh. Next we have number 72. Number 72 is The Hollow Kind by Andy Davidson. Then we have number 94, which is Immortal Pleasures by V. Castro. Last but not least, we have number 127, which is not going to be available at the library. It's Dead Inside by Chandler Morrison. So we'll pick a new number for that and then for the Monica Kim one that I couldn't do. So let's pick 2 more numbers. This has been more of a process than I thought it was going to be. So we have 106 and 69. So let's see what number 106 is. That is Cold Skin. I think this is the long one. And number 69 is, let's see, The Hidden People by Allison Littlewood. So now, with my new list of 7 books, let me go back to the library website, see if these all are available, and I'll come back once again. Okay, we had much better success that time. Only 2 of the books were not available, so I just had to pick 2 more numbers. So let's do that real quick. So we need 2 more. Let's go ahead and generate. Oh, number 20 and number 3. Very interesting that those were both towards the top of the list. So let's see what we have. For number 20 is The Burial Tide by Neil Sharpson. I believe that just came out, so hopefully I can get that one. And then number 3 is The Mean Ones, which is also a newer release. Okay, we just have to generate 1 more number because they had The Burial Tide, but they didn't have The Mean Ones, which I kind of thought that they wouldn't have. So let's go ahead. I'm just going to do it here. I got number 33. What is with all of these 3s? Number 33. Oh, I'm reading that book right now. Blood on Her Tongue. Okay, so we'll get another number. Number 16. Number 16 is Craft Stories I Wrote for the Devil. Thankfully, that one was available, so now I have 15 books that I've placed on hold from the library. Hopefully all of them come so I can have them as options throughout the month. But to go over the ones that will hopefully be coming in, we have Don't Let the Forest In, Tinfoil Butterfly, How to Survive a Horror Story, White Horse, Dead Water, The Center, Queen of Teeth, Children of the Dark, Odd Body, Cold Skin, Cursed Bread, The Hollow Kind, The Burial Tide, and Craft Stories I Wrote for the Devil. So, with all of that being said, I am not committing to any of these or all of these. Like, I'm not saying these are all of the books that I'm going to read in October. It's just that those are going to be 15 books that I have as options throughout the month. I would say out of these, the ones that I'm most excited for, maybe, I think Children of the Dark by Jonathan Janz will be really fun. That one just sounds really intriguing to me, and I was really surprised that they actually had it at the library. Also, Queen of Teeth, again, surprised that they actually had it at my library, and I'm pretty excited to read that. The Center as well. I think we got some good picks. So that is it for this video. Those are some of my October reading plans. If you have watched this long, let me know down below what are 1 or a few of the books that you are planning to read in October. With all of that being said, thank you guys so much for watching, and hopefully I will see you next time.